Hello everyone! Welcome back to Adventures in the Avaricious Archipelago. It's been a few weeks since we've been here, as you know, so happy to see you all again. We're going to open up with the pronoun go-around, then do a brief recap, and get to the session. First, right up at the top, I've got my friend Ben.
You, Ben, I play CHEEG, and we both of us, any all.
That's pretty cool. Next, we've got ALYCIA.
Hi, I'm ALYCIA. I use any and all pronouns, and I play CYPHER, who does the same.
Yes. Then Draw.
Hey yo, I'm Draw. I use love it any, which does include he him pronouns for those of you who have not been paying attention to that last little bit of my pronoun.
I'm not listening.
I play DELPHI, who also uses any pronouns.
Lovely. BENNI.
Hi, I'm BENNI. I go by they, them, it, but not any all. Do not call me anything all. But you know who you can call? You can call Siren whatever you want, baby. I play Siren Twinkshine. Like I mentioned, they are whatever you need them to be.
Mm-hmm. Liz.
Mm-hmm. I'm Liz. I play SQUO'MO. Squo and Gloommin on Ian, and then Obit. Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah.
No, final answer. That's it.
Lovely.
The stroke gets stronger every session. It's great.
Mm-hmm. Soon enough, I'll be able to stroke so hard that I immediately. I'm not finished.
Hey yo!
Yeah. She's squawing my mo till I'm goomin. More like she's squawing my mo till I'm. Right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Of course. Yes.
Maybe the stroke was the friends we made along the way.
She stroked my Liz till I'm SQUO'MO Goomin.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, guys. Guys, here's some secret information. If you want though, if you want some like behind the scenes tips, if you're referring to Liz or SQUO'MO, if you use she her, you might get a free wild magic search. Or maybe you'll just be correct.
Oh, fuck yeah. I'll stop typing in chat then.
God. Anyway, yeah, guys. We're here. I hear something in the background from Ben. So sorry, Ben. All right, nice. Oh yeah, I don't know if anyone else heard that for a moment.
I did.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
No, it's okay, dude.
No.
Yeah. All right, very cool.
Actually, Jegg, it's the hallucinogenics that I put in the water while you were here. They're finally starting to kick in.
Aw, thank you. You're so sweet to me. Sorry. But yes, everyone. Hello. Jegg Minecraft 23. They, she, and happy to be. Hello, everyone. It's me, your favorite Jegg, and I am your DM for AAA, or Adventures in the Avaricious Archipelago. I'm so happy to be back here DMing for all of you. First things first. When we left off last time, Siren, taking a little bit of a load off of Darling. Or, pardon me. Is it Darling or Darlin? I want to make sure I'm A-okay.
Darla.
Darla! You're right. Oh, I'm so sorry. That's what happens after.
You?
Guys, this is why we do the recap. Siren, wanting to take a bit of a load off of your business partner, Darla.
More way this.
Business partner in more ways than one. Take a
No,
load
that's
off in
not
more
what
ways
I'm-
than one.
What I was saying. That's...
All good. Wanting to help a little bit, ease the tension that is managing the brothel, the Rainforest Cafe. You took a job. Pretty straightforward. You gathered members of the party, including a magically shrunken SQUO'MO Goomin, and you went to the other side of Verdisia, where, mid-construction on a new Rainforest Cafe, a pulley had snapped, causing lumber to tumble to the floor of the forest. A forest floor that is known for being very dangerous though Siren insists this is merely rumor. A lot of you managed to reclaim the lumber. However, you were attacked by multiple jungle cats. Fighting them back, you watched as each fallen foe turned into just a puff of green smoke, that essence returning to the heart of the forest. Eventually, you made it back to Verdisia, back to the main village of Verdisia, and ended your evening. Some of you on the boat, some of you in rooms at the Rainforest Cafe. As we return this week, first things first, if you do not already have inspiration marked, please mark for inspiration. Very good. Now, I'd like to start with CYPHER, because Alicia, you were not with us the last time we played. So sorry, I said CYPHER, not Siri, but thank you so much, Siri. Just gonna... We're going to begin with CYPHER.
Okay.
Lovely. Now, while the rest of the party was on this lumber expedition, CYPHER, you had some time to yourself here in Verdisia. You know, there's plenty to do if you had wanted to look around the village, but of course, working on your potions back on the boat is acceptable as well. Also, don't forget, you get to mark down that you made 2 potions of your choice during the long rest.
Cool beans.
Mm-hmm. What do you imagine CYPHER did, just having a day to themselves last time?
I'm guessing they got lost in their work and forgot that they were on a group journey.
I love that. I'd like to imagine the reason that people couldn't find CYPHER was either because you were running errands or because at one point, maybe the exhaustion caught up to you and you fell asleep under a desk or something on the boat. What do you think is more accurate to CYPHER's character?
They probably fell asleep somewhere.
For sure, for sure. CYPHER, it's early the next morning, and you find yourself curled up. It seems that someone or something lent you a blanket and a pillow. However, you are on the ground. That said, you don't suffer any negative effects from sleeping this way, so all in all, not too shabby. As you look around the lab, you can see 2 potions that you were making overnight have finished brewing. If you don't mind my asking, which 2 would you like to go with to add to your inventory?
It's probably going to be the dark vision, because I think most of the party don't have superior dark vision. So
Yeah, absolutely.
that might come in handy.
Mm-hmm. All right. You now have a total of 4 potions of greater dark vision. Very nice. For those of you who don't recall, greater dark vision basically means you get the effects of the dark vision spell, but the range is doubled. However, if you already have dark vision, your natural dark vision is tripled. Does that sound right, Alicia?
Yeah.
Lovely. All right, folks. Now that we have that sort of housekeeping out of the way for CYPHER, CYPHER, it's a pretty bright morning. I imagine CHEEG is somewhere, as this is CHEEG's boat that you've been using for the lab. The rest of the party is off in the Rainforest Cafe. Do you folks want to meet up for breakfast, or would you like to run some individual scenes for those of you who stayed the night at the brothel? It's totally up to you 5.
I'm down for whatever.
Real.
I'm down for breakfast if we're doing it.
Fuck yeah. What kind of breakfast they got?
Absolutely. I'd like to imagine that it's very tropical, mixed fruit and everything. Like, it is fantastic. And SQUO'MO, as you wake up, you're no longer tiny, and your stomach is now a normal size. So, what overnight maybe you could have subsisted on a single grape, you're probably growling a little bit down there. On top of that, I would like to imagine there are fresh eggs. Uh, in fact, I'm just gonna say there is like a little omelet bar. So if you folks want to step out and enjoy that or the fruit salad, it's up to you.
Mm.
I will
I
say,
think Cypher will dig into those raw eggs.
let's go! Cypher,
Raw?
you all watch as Cypher begins to get the raw eggs from the omelet bar.
Could I try to make a fruit salad? And I want to try to stack up as much as possible.
I know what bit you're doing.
I'm doing the China fucking Pizza Hut salad bar. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing.
Perfect.
Mhm.
Absolutely. All right, let's see. This is fantastic. As you're stacking it higher and higher and higher, I'm going to say make a performance check with advantage.
Mhm. Mhm. That's my specialty. Mhm. Mhm.
All right. How'd you do?
Oh, sorry. I rolled in roll 20. I forgot you're not there right now.
Oh, that's right. I'm not.
Mhm. How dare you? I got a I rolled a 5 for one and then a nat 20 for the second, so it's going to be a 28.
Fantastic. All right. With a 28 total. God, first of all, just very well done. There is a dark shadow cast over the lot of you as SQUO'MO completes this monster. I'd like to imagine that it's morning. Not a lot of people are here yet, you know? Like, and
Okay, just to confirm, what day is it throughout the week?
ooh, I'm so glad that you asked. All right. Hey, gang. Jegg Minecraft. I'm a little autistic, and I knew this would happen eventually. So, when you guys started adventuring together that first day, it was Friday. It is now Tuesday.
Okay, so the team spent a day in town, so Cypher thinks it's Monday still.
Real. Absolutely, absolutely. All right. I'm gonna say that Darla is sort of coming out her room and everything, you know. Um, Still sort of wiping the sleep out of her eyes. Okay, what
I
is
think Siren spent the morning running the front desk and like doing paperwork.
Absolutely. As you're getting things going, people are checking out and everything, heading on their merry way. I think Darla notices you, sort of making eye contact and not breaking it as they walk up. What do you think you're doing?
Work. I'm co-owner for a reason.
Yeah, you are. Thank you.
What do you think you're doing?
Uh, Sleeping. Oversleeping. Almost. You want some coffee? You want anything?
Anything extra your body clearly needed.
Yeah,
I'm alright. I had a bit of coffee earlier.
that's good. That's good. And she's gonna turn and just see SQUO'MO stack. What is this?
This is art. Very clearly. And Skull will start like picking away. We'll use a mage hand to pick away at the top of it so that it remains structurally sound. And at some point, once I'm done, I'm just gonna take my hat off, put it underneath, and then just pull the plate away. So then all of it just goes straight into my hat. That's the plan.
Absolutely. You already succeeded the performance roll, so I'm just gonna give it to you. You all watch as this behemoth begins to disappear into SQUO'MO Guman's hat as if it was never there at all, till eventually every last bit is consumed in the void.
What a thing to witness on a Monday.
That was delicious. Is it Monday? I don't know. Days.
Uh,
I don't think so. I don't think it's Monday, actually.
no, yeah,
It's Monday.
I would hope not. I would have done thousands of papers wrong this morning. Thousands.
What day is it then? Because I swore it was Monday.
Tuesday.
Tuesday. I lost today. How?
Did you sleep?
I mean, I took a nap.
Well, there you go.
busy bees, the lot of you. Busy, busy bees. Makes sense, you know. Hey, I get it. I knocked out too. Oh, hey, thank you so much. I mean, those of you that were, dealing with the bit of the screw up over at the northern location that we're working on. Thank you for that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what you're getting up to today, but if you need anything, or if you want to do any more odd jobs when they pop up, I'll let you know. I clearly need the extra hands, she says, sort of looking at you, smiling, Siren. Okay.
Let me know if you need any handiwork done.
Yeah. Honestly, I appreciate it. I sent a sending over to the crew, and they said that you were very, very helpful sending them on their way. Who knows? Maybe I'll take you up on that real soon. All right. And she sort of rubs her temples, beginning to step back to head into the office. You lot take care.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say, as the five of you are sitting, Sabrina is going to come out, sort of sauntering up beside DELPHI and pulling up a chair. She slides in and begins to whisper in your ear, DELPHI. Sorry I'm late. I know they have room service, but I didn't want to leave anyone to clean up after... And she winks at you.
I'm sure they appreciate it. And you're not too late.
I have our little friend, by the way. She's going to sort of pass you her bag, inside of it being the gem.
Do you mind if I just keep the bag, or for now?
It's okay.
Is any of this audible?
They're
The rest of us.
I'm going to say you know that they're whispering to each other. If you want to listen in, that's up to you. But at the very least, they're not hiding that they're having a quiet conversation.
I'll mind my business.
Sabrina's going to sort of give you the bag and turn to the rest. Sorry, what are we doing today? I mean, if there was anything on the docket.
Hold.
Good
Turn
work.
towards Jegg and DELPHI captains.
Work. That's what I got on the docket.
We could see if we can track the gem. I think
Oh.
that's what we came here for.
That is what we came here for. Sorry, I've been very distracted.
I cannot blame you. I apparently missed today.
Yeah, we could, if we want to go after the gem, we could rendezvous at the ship and grab it and grab the location and head on our way.
Should
I
we
would be interested in
perhaps
adventure.
find a map? Try to figure out a path? Or do you just want to go in blindly? I'm not super familiar with adventures.
There's a tourist station a couple blocks from here. We could see what they have.
Seems a little better than going in blind in a territory one is not familiar with.
I just didn't imagine that it, would be mapped out. You know,
There's some information. No promises.
Well, at the very least, it will tell us which direction we are vaguely, even if it doesn't have secret cave marked here. We could see where the civilizations are. Perhaps it has some of the streams mapped out for water. Basic survival things.
all right, I'm done.
No reason not to. Sounds good.
As you folks sort of have a wrap on the plan, it should be noted that the tracker, which is in the ship, in our last session, CHEEG, while on the other side of the island, you made a note, and you know that it is, or at least it appeared, that the gem was in the center of the island at the time. That said, the first version of the tracker you made together, you and CYPHER, it is rather large. And if you want to continue to triangulate a position, that is to say, if you want to go as you're walking and maybe use it as a compass, it might be necessary to make something a little more portable, since you can't exactly roll it around the forest floor or anything like that.
Okay. Should we make a smaller one? That seems like it might be a good idea.
Yeah, probably that idea.
That or a basic, I think they're called compasses. Little metal tins that point a very, very specific direction consistently. I think that's what they are.
I mean, I guess we could make a compass that rallies to that leads to the signal from the main thing. If we wanted to do that.
Ooh, one needle that points north and the other that consistently points towards what we are looking for. That could
Yep.
be quite helpful.
And then we just need a regular map instead of figuring out how to make a map that moves.
Yeah, map that moves might be a good idea for another day. But I can think of a couple of ways that we'd be able to do something similar. It would take a while, though. So, compass it is.
All right, I'm ready to go. I had my breakfast.
I am good.
I've consumed my eggs. I am good to go.
I feel like a couple of times SQUO'MO will just throughout the day, just sort of reach into her hat and pull out just a handful of assorted cut fruit and then just start like munching on it out of her hand like an almond dad almost. Like she'll do the
Incredible.
bit where she shakes it up a little bit. Just while sitting around and waiting.
Lovely. As you are doing this, almonding it up, let's see. I'm going to take a small moment just because I see OBS is in the red and I want to fix that. But CYPHER and CHEEG, I would like you folks to both make checks. It can be a Tinker's check if you'd like, CHEEG. And CYPHER, it can be an Arcana check if you'd like. If you want to argue different checks, feel free to. I'm just going to get this fixed and then I'll ask for your numbers.
Sounds good.
Thanks, guys.
Mm.
All right. We are. I walk in the door. I see, oh, it's green. Then it goes yellow. But it's fine. Hey guys, I'm sitting back down. All right. Can I get those numbers for the CHEEG and the CYPHER check?
25.
21.
Amazing. Successful for you both. I'm going to give you guys some information, but this is a success. So I just want to let you know. As you are developing this compass, this smaller version, you know that there are two ways to do it, potentially. On the one hand, what you're doing is essentially creating a magical connection between the base, this much larger tracker, and the smaller version you're trying to make now, this compass. Think of it like magical Bluetooth, right? So what you're holding in your hand is just an extension back to the big one. As long as the signal holds up, that's great. You do know that an alternative way to make this would have been taking something that has a similar magical signature, maybe putting that in the compass or connecting that to the compass, and using that to track the green gem. That, of course, would mean getting something like, say, the red gem that you have. You have two different routes. Either way, you will be successful. Just wanted to let you know. Which one are you going to go with?
Have we been told that Delphi is no longer attuned to the gem?
I don't think they've been.
I'm not sure you guys were ever told that Delphi was attuned to the gem at all.
Yeah,
Were you?
I just, yeah, just know that she has it. So you could always talk to her about it. Do we want to roleplay that conversation, or no?
Sorry, is my...
That's okay.
Wait, was there just a moment of silence, or is my thing crashing?
There was just a moment of silence.
Okay. I was gonna say my stuff shouldn't be crashing, but it is Discord. I'm down for whatever everybody else, the others, want to.
I could go grab a gem.
All right. At one point, CHEEG, you've been working for a bit, and CYPHER is watching the main tracker while you go to seek this out. Delphi, I would probably imagine before heading out, maybe you are with Sabrina back on your ship as CHEEG approaches.
Hey, could I borrow the red gem?
Is this to make the tracker?
Yep.
Yeah, sure.
Awesome. Appreciate it.
I will say, if you attune to this thing, Crimson's gonna haunt you a bit. Just so that doesn't throw you off your focus or freak you out or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And Delphi hands over the gem with that little piece of knowledge.
CHEEG, you now hold the red Dragonheart gem in your hand. What would you like to do?
I'm not gonna tone to it.
Okay, fair enough.
And they can go finish this puppets.
Absolutely, absolutely. All right. Now, what you develop with Cypher is pretty straightforward. It, as Cypher said, is a compass that is like this little tin thing. However, on the bottom, there is a compartment of sorts where you are able to pop that open. And it's a lot like a portable hole, where it's slightly bigger on the inside. Maybe we've been using a little bit of that new space age technology. Maybe it's just knowing bags of holding. But simply enough, you manage to slot it in. And as that power source connects, you're able to close it. We watch as what is at first just a blank slate, clear black glass on the top, begins to illuminate. We see an arrow. First, it is a red arrow, and it seems to just be spinning around. And then it turns green at the very tip, pointing into the jungles of Verdisia. Who's holding on to this?
I'll hold off the compass.
All right. Cypher, you and CHEEG put maybe not blood and tears, but a whole lot of sweat into this thing. And as it's finally done, you see CHEEG hold your creation in their hand. Behind them,
Hold up.
you see a red silhouette peering over.
Can I tap at it?
Sure. You reach out and you tap it, and we watch as it begins to solidify. As the two of you hear, well, it's certainly not what I was expecting, but very nicely done.
Gee, did you leave a window open?
No.
Huh. Drafty then.
Yeah.
Oh, please. No need to be cold. And we see, as holding her staff, Crimson taps the ground. There is a sound. However, you do watch as it slightly goes through the floor. And you feel the slightest bit of warmth. Just in your hand, though, not around you, CHEEG. There we are, there we are. Hello, you two. If it isn't my murderer, CHEEG, how have you been? Enjoy your long weekend.
Well, we should probably head out for the great job, huh?
I'm starting to think that those eggs might have had salmonella in them.
Yeah, you
Ugh.
probably shouldn't eat them raw. That's why we made cooking and shit.
Do you mean I eat them raw all the time? It is a childhood staple.
Great. That's not a great sign.
Raw chicken, raw egg.
This is a dangerous home.
What do you mean? My den was a safe place, a warm place.
I'm sorry,
You know?
Oh, the lot of you are all frustrating. You're being haunted by a genuine specter, and you're talking about poultry. Mmm. Mmm.
It's not my fault you people like to cook the poultry. Weird
What
ass
does
food.
you people mean in this context? Because it's like
Just humanoids
everyone
in
else and you. I mean, poultry. I mean, it's bad. It's not necessarily always better cooked, but like you miss all like the seasoning stuff. You're just eating it raw.
Well, yeah, it's how you're supposed to do it. You kill the chicken, and then you eat it.
I like adding the extra step that puts like salt on it. Bit of seasoned salt, bit of garlic,
Why would
lemon
you
pepper.
put rocks and other plates on it?
But we're gonna come back and we're gonna cook you a meal, and you know what? If you don't like it, you can keep eating your shit raw. We're gonna get down to the bottom of this.
Okay. I'm sure I would also like to unlock the reasons that humanoids do what they do. That would be comforting, actually.
Indeed. All right, let's head out to the others.
It's a good thing you're wearing. Well, I don't know if you're wearing them, but you can certainly put on gloves if you need them, CHEEG. Because by the end of that conversation, the compass is just simmering as Crimson is no longer attempting to speak to you for the moment, but is floating beside the two of you, arms crossed. And while those of you at a distance do not see this, as those of the party who are getting together to get ready for this expedition get closer to CHEEG, you do begin to see this red mirage. Is anyone...
Oh. She's
Cypher is going to
Doing
make
that.
eye contact with I remember her name. I do. I so do.
Oh, you
Delphi?
got it.
Delphi, yes. I'm so sorry.
Gosh, I know I'm quiet. Come on, Alicia.
No, it's been 2 weeks and I don't remember a lot. I feel like I should. I'm so sorry.
Jegg, your streams.
Okay,
that might wait. Let me make sure this isn't me, because
but I know Cypher will look over to Delphi and just kind of like make a don't interact with it motion. Like ignore it.
all right. Or, okay.
It don't exist. Don't acknowledge it.
We love. As you sort of make this gesture, and as Liz redeems a wild magic surge, draw. Is my stream in fact eating shit, as they say?
No, sorry. I looked up and it was loading, and I was like, I started saying something, and then remembered that I need to check. That's not my browser doing too much right now. I don't know what else. It's not doing anything else, but
All good. Then I will continue. Thank you so much for checking. I appreciate you.
I don't think that's a draw. Anything.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay, so then Ben is
Oh.
in fact experiencing this. Okay.
Oh, I was gonna say, because it wasn't. It's okay. No, it is kind of doing it now that I'm like looking up at it.
I'm being bullied.
Your stream's being shy.
My stream's being so shy, you guys.
Mhm.
Guys, give Jegg give Jegg a sub, and maybe stream will stop being shy, because then stream knows that, like, it knows you and you know it.
Yeah, we can up the budget on this production.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Remember, guys, if you at home support,
Current budget of $0, or however much Jack has spent on D&D Beyond.
it's true. And
Or
Beyond,
the art
on the art, on the map,
That as well.
on the music.
That as well.
Let's see.
The equipment.
You know,
Okay, Jegg paid for the equipment ages ago, and it wasn't just for D&D.
that's
It's
true.
already been written off.
Yeah.
Let's see. Well, right now my KBS is back to a full green, which it hasn't been for a moment. But that's right, guys. I commissioned the music, the art, the maps, and the equipment a while ago. Fun fact for those of you at home, whenever we do stream Jeopardy or bingo or whatever, but I paid for my computer working overtime at McDonald's in early 2021.
Guys, this will be on the final exam at the end of the year. Make sure that you are taking notes.
I'm drawing
Sounds
Anya
a
Petoskey. Does
test.
that count?
Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
See, instead of passing the test, I just draw
Yeah,
during school or during class, and I get a bunch of extra credit from the teacher for it.
that's real.
Well, see, no, what you got to do is you got to master drawing during class and passing the test.
I can't do that.
That's true.
Get
Yeah.
better.
Wow.
What if I don't
Fucked up
want to
thing to
take
say
the
to a
test?
disabled person.
Benny, this is coming from somebody who drew all during their aviation classes and passed every test.
Fucked up thing to say to a disabled person.
I mean,
Not
I
about your
did that for
disability,
high
it's about
school.
you specifically.
I would
This
draw
has
with
nothing.
Oh yeah.
I'll draw with my right hand and take notes with my left. Does that count?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Very good.
Chat, Benny, not everything's about your disability. Sometimes it's just about you.
Okay.
So anyway, guys.
I'm letting you dig this
Alright.
grave.
Hey guys. So sorry. Aside from this,
Liz.
God, this is just
I do this bit all the time. I don't know why everyone's, oh, you're digging your grave.
it's
For
hor-
like the 8th time with the same shovel.
I'm making a bit. I'm extending the bit.
Ben was saying I'm
it's gone too far. You guys.
I didn't say anything about
No,
digging.
Ben said something.
I just said okay.
Chat, this is why I draw during class, because I pick up my pen and like start paying attention and I'm immediately confused.
God.
That's what Google is for.
That's true.
Google's not going to tell me that Jegg worked at McDonald's to pay for their computer.
It's true, guys. I did.
Guys, GPT can't provide you that answer.
Not yet.
Not yet.
You don't know that yet.
That's true, guys. You don't know that yet. All right, guys.
Actually, as we speak, I'm feeding Chat GPT information about Jegg Minecraft's personal life.
Please
I
don't.
kind of hope the AI takes over because, like, it can't be any worse, you know?
It can't get worse than this.
Yeah.
Horrible, guys.
All I'm saying. Actually, no. I'm gonna not think about Am as a. Don't worry. Keep doing your thing.
That's awesome. Let's see, guys. As I am making a little adjustments, and also considering taking a brief early break to figure out what the heck is wrong. One more Jegg Minecraft trivia question, and this is going to be a fun one. Which one of you has known me the longest? Hint, it is not Benny or Draw.
I know the answer to this. Oh, well, I don't know the answer to this question.
I'd bet it on Liz.
Is
I'm thinking
Either
Ben.
Liz or Barrett.
I was gonna say I thought it was
not
Ben.
me.
It's not.
It's not me.
Wait, have I known you the fucking longest?
Wait, is it Alicia?
It might be. Wait, no,
I would
because Jegg
toss
joined
Just
Aspen
Jegg-
late. late. So
Yeah. Joined-
Outcast.
Wait, how? Okay, sorry. No, my logic was because how long has Jegg known Caleb? And then Caleb and Alicia.
I think that's the
besties.
crux of the question.
That's the same amount of time
I think it's
that Jegg has known me and Barrett because we come from the same D&D campaign.
yeah. I think Jegg knew both Barrett and Liz the longest.
I did not meet Alicia and Liz at the same time.
Yeah.
I didn't know if Alicia had a leg up from the friendship with Caleb.
I'm numero 3 here.
No, if anything, if anyone had a leg up, it probably would have been Liz. Because I think Liz is a part of the Minecraft stuff, and I am not.
That is true.
It is true. It is true.
I only come in to play people's mothers.
It's not the only thing you come in for. Okay, you were in D&D first. Sorry, I just mean
Sucks ass. You can
no,
type fast.
no. I was just gonna say that you were in Curse of Strahd along with Ben before you came to play one of Strahd's lovely, lovely brides. That being Anastraya. Never forget. Anyway, what was that, Ben?
I just said indeed.
Indeed. All right.
Indubitably. Fuck.
Anyway, guys, are you ready for the answer?
Aye,
Yes.
Captain.
Very good. All right. If everyone remembers, at one point Caleb had a little SMP that was just for him, just for playing games. Okay.
Oh, Kokomo.
That's right, Kokomo. And
Mhm.
I did meet Liz through Kokomo. I actually met Ben in November of 2021. So Liz beat that out slightly. I will say ALYCIA was known
Oh,
before.
Jegg's Discord's crashing now.
Oh no. I'm sorry.
I understand what's going on now.
Uh-huh.
Oh no, I'm crashing out, guys. I hate crashing out.
We
No,
know.
you don't.
Damn. Anyway, yeah. Liz from Kokomo, ALYCIA from D&D, then Ben in third place because Ben joined the Avenor SMP in November, just after their birthday. Anyway, guys, all right.
Mhm.
Let's see. I'm in the green on my end, but you also just said I was crashing on Discord.
You had to crash on Discord a little.
Tell you what, guys. Ooh. All right, guys. I think I know what the problem is.
Oh, figured it out.
Yeah.
Somebody's downloading the entire B movie.
That's right, guys. I've actually been downloading the entire B movie in the background this whole time. I forgot.
Yeah, I was gonna make a joke that it was your
Lost
brother's
respect
birthday
for you.
present.
My brother's birthday present was me
Was
crashing.
the B movie? No,
Oh.
downloading the entire B movie.
I love that. Yeah, it says encoding overloaded. Consider turning down video settings or using a faster encoding preset. Gamers, I have it up to the maximum. So we're gonna go on a quick intermission while I troubleshoot real quick. Thanks everyone that's been waiting so far. I promise we'll D&D soon enough. See you guys soon.
See ya.
Bye.
Guys, we're back.
Hello.
Hello.
Uh,
We're in the green. We've been in the green. Restarting OBS was very appropriate. Thank you to everyone for your patience. I really appreciate it. So anyway, ALYCIA is being swatted. So sorry, guys. And his name is Caleb Tiefling. You know what? Somebody call Caleb and tell him he's gay.
I'm not doing that. I don't want the phone bill.
Oh, yeah. Damn it. All of us are...
Yeah,
yeah.
we're all American.
ALYCIA's the one that we have to call Caleb.
Discord call Dante.
Discord.
Get him on the phone. Get him to
Why
figure out
would-
what's going on.
Why wouldn't we
Sorry.
just Discord call Caleb?
Sorry, ALYCIA, you weren't
'Cause
muted,
it's-
so we just hear Caleb talking, and it's just like, he's gay! Someone call him and tell him he's gay. But we can't do it because of the phone bill. So we needed a Canadian.
He already knows that. Don't worry.
Oh, that's good. Thank you, ALYCIA. See,
Well, he needs to be told again.
guys, you think that
He's told daily. Do you need me to up it to 2 times a day?
We- 2 times a day are
up his
rookie
dosage.
numbers.
It's true. God.
Mm.
If I was Caleb's roommate, he would hear it
Okay.
before he fell asleep, and the first thing when he woke up in the morning. It'd be very unfortunate.
Do you know what you could do?
I
And-
typically do it a little bit more implyfully, but at least directly 2 times a day, you know.
Of course.
You could boost the dosage by placebo specifically by saying words that don't actually mean anything. Like sort of just throw corporate jargon at him every once in a while to like let him know that he's doing a good job or something. And just see how he takes it. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Oh, pom-pom.
speaking of pom pom, a kitty cat.
Pom-pom.
Stream, for those of you who don't know, our friend ALYCIA, who plays CYPHER, has a cat named Pomegranate, who is Pom Pom.
I completely assumed that the cat's full name was Pom Pom. Pomegranate is also a wonderful name for a cat. But
See, you're taking notes for when we do the Jeopardy stream.
Minecraft Jeopardy. We should do Minecraft Jeopardy.
Mhm.
Guys,
Minecraft Jeopardy? Oh, I'm fucked.
it'll
Don't
be
worry.
there'll be a lore section. It'll be great. All right, guys. We're back. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. I'm gonna give a quick rundown of what we were doing when we left off and just sort of set the scene. Is that cool?
No.
no.
Oh, that makes sense. All right, guys, keep yapping.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Quite interesting.
Sorry, there weren't enough people here during the break, so nobody actually put their sillies out.
Oh, of course. You're right. You're right. All right, guys. You're all very silly. Let's see. The Silly Squad. Ben.
Skittle Squad.
The Skittle. Well, I can't say that because people know that it's
Do
a dog whistle.
What?
What?
If you called Skittle Squad, it's actually the LGBT, the Alphabet Mafia. Everyone knows.
That would be why I'm calling us the Skittle Squad, but
Exactly.
Do
Drop.
you think we're not gay, Jake Minecraft?
Jay, are you not gay?
Are you not gay?
I don't know. If I've
What?
You don't know?
if
Hold
I
on. Jay.
listen, if I've
I
if
got some pictures and some. I'm not gonna finish that sentence.
yeah, you have some memories of kisses that prove otherwise. That's right, Draw.
So I've got some memories.
So anyway, guys, I'm
Jake
gonna do.
Minecraft was at my house last week.
That is true. I was at Draw's house last week.
I like how you started that with in.
Well, she was in. If I say she was in my house, that sounds weird. She was physically inside of my house, but that sounds weird. She was at my house.
Yeah, I was in the front yard. I was in the backyard. I was in the basement. I was upstairs. I was all over the place.
Mhm.
I'm sure you were.
So anyway, guys, I'm going to do the brief little recap of what happened before stream died. Your Apple friend. I think Jegg is the gayest person I know. That's true. That's
True.
Thank you.
Real.
All right, so essentially, you folks woke up, got breakfast over at the Rainforest Cafe, which is a brothel. You began to plan to search for the green gem on Verdisia. So you got your resources together. CYPHER and CHEEG devised a smaller version of the Dragonheart Gem Tracker. It's essentially a compass. To make it stronger, though, you decided to put the red Dragonheart gem inside. DELPHI revealed that, while attuned to the gem, Crimson haunts the attuner. However, once it was put inside of the compass, it appears that the gem managed to project that spirit outward. And so, as CYPHER and CHEEG sort of head up to meet with the others, DELPHI, and if we want to say that SIREN and SQUO'MO are here as well, a lot of you would see this red apparition pouting, and CYPHER sort of making a don't expression. Almost to say not to mention them. And that is your scene.
Welcome back. How'd the compass go?
It would be a success.
Yep, it worked.
Operational.
Good.
Is I am sure that is nothing because we can see the apparition, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Currently.
You can see Crimson
I
floating
see
off
you.
the ground. Yeah.
soon as you bring it up, Cypher looks over at SQUO'MO and says, "Oh, I believe you're seeing things, my dear. Best not to mention it."
Of course, yes. And can I use one of my spell storing rings to sort of just wave my hand and then make a brick wall just all the way around them so they can't be seen at all?
Absolutely. Which spell are you using with your spell storing ring, by the way? That's very cool.
Where is it? Specifically because 5 foot space, I'm gonna do no, where is it? Where is it? God damn
You're real. It's okay.
it. I remember it was a illusion spell.
Mhm.
Level 5. Don't get back to me on that.
Yeah,
Give me a second, give me
absolutely.
a second.
We watch as this sort of brick wall begins to form, and as it does so, Crimson seems to accept this fate. As those of you who are here stand together, I would like to share something just with the team here that is, and this will eventually be added to the slideshow. Oh, and over on the server, hey guys, if you check out Jeggtown, actually, you folks can see this art right now in AAA Art, which is a public channel. Except you can't because I'm in streamer mode, so I can't copy. Can someone please link Jeggtown in the Discord chat?
Did you not set up a bot?
No, I'm sorry. I love you.
Oh, it's okay. Sorry. What did you oh, you had set up a
Yes, the
Also,
party.
I was overthinking it. It was just minor illusion because I realized I could just have 5 things of minor illusion. Because
Why are you putting minor illusion in the spell story, right?
well, I mean, don't worry about it. It's good. Don't worry about it.
It's a cantrip. You have infinite of those.
I
You
technically
have an infinite amount of
You
those,
need him in the
actually.
ring.
It'll be
You need him
fine.
in the ring.
Does it change it from an action to something else?
No, you
No,
get it.
it's just I have just minor illusion as stored as one of the things.
Why?
Because it was part of my spell book, but it is not a cantrip that I currently have.
That's really funny.
My
Any-
spell sheet is fucked up. All right, I'm gonna start a bit where I roll for what spells I have each day, because it's so funny that way.
Yes, we talked about it, and it is really funny. Anywho, guys, I would just like to share some art by one Caleb Tiefling of a few members of the Delphi Sabrina crew. So right here we have Ryder, that red tiefling with goat-like horns, not to mention eyes, and a little tail. And then we also have Heavy, aka Heavy Weapons, who is that orc artificer woman who helped you guys with a few things over on CHEEG ship at this point. I also just want to show off our beloved
Wait,
Caleb.
give me a
We have Sabrina right here. Once again, guys, if you click the link, you can see all this cool art by Caleb of our NPCs that he did. I love them. He does cool stuff. Cool stuff. But yes, as these 5 brick walls manage to form, completely covering up Crimson.
Well, it's only just because it's just a 5-foot space, so it's one cast of it that just can go all the way around in the 5-foot space.
Because you're doing 5 effects at once, just the same effect. It's very good. It's at that point that
minor illusion. Don't worry about it. We can talk about it later. Don't worry, you're good. Sure.
No,
yes.
no,
yes.
for sure.
No, this works.
This
works. Don't worry about it.
Okay. However we're doing it. I'm going to say Heavy and Ryder begin to saunter up, seeing the crew gathering. And Heavy is going to lean over, staring at the bricks for a moment, but then at the lot of you. All right, so you're heading out again, right? How did things go last time? The extra bag help?
I would quite say so.
Good, good. If you need me to switch anything out, I absolutely can. Right here for you. Or if not, that's fine. Gotta be careful in those jungles from what I heard yesterday. What'd you say?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a little bit of fighting, but nothing to be worried about. We handled it.
Well, hey, if you've got it handled, you've got it handled. Let's see.
Okay, interesting one.
Ryder is going to take a few steps forward, sliding down the ramp, and then sort of standing at attention in front of you, Siren. I was interested in continuing to accompany your party today.
Oh, well, I mean, you should ask the captains about that.
Are you not? You seem to be leading the mission yesterday. I'm sorry.
Oh, yesterday it was business. That was as part of a side job of mine. The main stage is up to CHEEG and DELPHI.
Fair enough. And is going to turn over to CHEEG. I'd say DELPHI as well, but I believe Draw is AFK for the moment.
No, I'm back. Sorry.
That's all good. Let's see. Stepping toward you, CHEEG, as Ryder does know DELPHI.
I'm not your boss. I'm not your dad. I don't have any. I don't care one way or another. That's up to you.
Okay. And they are going to turn over to DELPHI. So you're the captain now?
I mean, CHEEG, you're the one who's. I mean, you and CYPHER have the compass going. I mean,
I'm not opposed to him going. I'm just not. That's
I mean, as long as this person is able to take care of themselves and has
You
their
know.
own equipment, I don't see why they can't tag along unless there's other opposition from anyone else.
I do not mind.
Sounds like you're in.
Okay.
yeah. I mean, Sabrina, any objections? Are we keeping the crew on the ship for any reason?
No, you know. If Ryder wants to come along, then I welcome it.
All right.
Silent Image. That's the name of the god knows spell it was. Because I knew because why would I put a fucking cantrip in there?
You're right. Silent Image is a good one, and I
So
completely
I could just
agree.
use one spell slot for that. All right.
yeah.
Brick
'cause I have
wall.
one
I was
speed and
really
four.
concerned.
Because I was also because I was like, wait, no, that doesn't feel right.
I was
Why
like,
is that?
why
is that
would
there?
you do that?
Okay, because I was rolling for my spells and I rolled Silent Image and I was like, that one actually makes a lot more sense. Anyway, keep talking.
All right. As the lot of you get together, the compass in hand, and as you've cast Silent Image, Heavy is going to look toward you. All right, well, I'll just stay here, watch the boats. You know, it's what I prefer to do.
We appreciate it.
Oh, tell you what, though. Just in case anything interesting happens. Here. She is going to reach over and is going to pull out what appears to be a small pouch. All right, who wants the mystery bag?
Mystery bag.
Loot
Ooh, that
box,
sounds-
loot box, loot box. Get. Can I extend a hand? May I have, perchance?
Yeah, I like your moxie. She drops it in your hand. Do you open the bag?
Sure.
All right, absolutely. You open the bag, and inside you see what appears to be a small box with a button on top. All right, don't press the button yet.
I feel like as SQUO'MO's hand immediately went to hover over the button, and was about to fully press it. Just no thoughts, just kind of head empty, press a button, you know? SQUO'MO will then carefully put it back in the bag and then just kind of drop it into her hat.
All right. Now, do you want me to explain how that works, or do you want it to be a surprise?
Hmm. So just tell me, do I throw it at ally or enemy?
Enemy.
Okay. Does it hurt? Like physically?
It's not damaging, but it is confusing.
Good enough. Okay. Good.
All right, well, enjoy your magic box of disorientation. I will take my leave. And we watch as Heavy walks over,
They
pulling
used to say I had one of those.
a box of disorientation.
What? Nothing. Nothing.
And she
Nothing at all.
laughs. Yeah, I bet. Oh, I bet. She's gonna pull up a chair and some crates and sort of put her feet up and begin to tinker with something. It's at this point. Oh, sorry.
No, I'm speaking under my breath at myself.
It's at this point that I would like to remind the class that CHEEG got a wild magic surge that I need Ben to roll.
Of course.
Beautiful. Very good, very good.
As I have my percentile died out.
Of course.
That's going to be an 80.
Very nice, very nice. It's at this point, CHEEG, and you've got the compass handy, that we watch as poking through the illusion, we just see Crimson's eyes. That said, you begin to hear a voice in your ear. You know it's not hers. In fact, she immediately pops back in behind the wall, eyes wide. Let's see. I'll tell you what. We watch as around CHEEG, everyone, you see flower petals begin to fall and butterflies fly out and around. They do not dissipate. This is just happening continuously.
It's awesome.
Are you,
Yeah.
Huh. Oh well.
Did you
So,
catch disease? Are
I don't know.
you sick?
should we be concerned about the
Don't worry, I
flowers
am
and the
medical
insects?
professional. Let me
I
take a
don't
look.
believe you.
Can I
Absolutely not.
take? Can I?
No.
I'll just take a look from a
No.
distance. I am trustworthy medicine woman. That's what yes, that's their name.
Uh-huh.
Trustworthy medicine woman?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
yes.
I
Maybe
will
in
not be going to. I will not have my physician be anyone who refers to themselves as medical medicine. You know.
Medical personnel is not someone
It's
you would
almost like
trust for your medical care.
it's like I can feel the air quotes in your voice, you know?
Can I do a message check from a distance? God.
Yes, you can do a medicine check from a distance. Thank you.
Cool. All right, so that's a 9 plus 0 for 9.
And you're not using your inspiration. We're just letting the 9
No,
live. Absolutely,
of course.
absolutely. Of course, of course. It's quite the condition. From what you can tell during your time in the jungle, it seems that some sort of fungus had to have attached itself to CHEEG, attracting these butterflies. It's certainly living inside of them now, perhaps in their hair or in their overalls if they're lucky. Yes, yes. They are going to turn into a flower if they're not cured.
Oh,
I
okay.
wasn't aware that that was a condition one could be affected from.
I'm telling you, that's what it is. That's what it is.
Maybe I should take a look. Maybe I could figure something out with a
Okay, we can.
medication.
Well, okay, hopefully it's just an overall and it's fine. We can take a look later.
I'll see if I can take a look. Okay, what kind of skills can I use to observe this? Arcana, medicine.
Medicine, if you like, or if you'd like, you can take one of these flower petals, crush them up, and do an alchemy check, because that's fun.
Oh, I'll do an alchemy check. Fuck yeah.
Yep.
Okay, I'm kind of better at that. 24. 24.
Beautiful. As you crush it up and it begins to dissolve in this liquid you've got handy in a vial, you see sparks of magic. The colors, they consist of evocation and enchantment and illusion, and they're just sort of chaotically bubbling as the colors change.
Oh, looks like Jegg has just been affected by a harmless but playful illusion spell.
That's what the butterflies want you to believe.
I thought it looked familiar. Graham liked to use this type of magic.
That's what the butterflies would like you to believe?
Yes, the butterflies.
Yeah, I'm
Butterflies have
really glad
agendas.
I'm not trusting you with my anything. Actually,
Oh, do not fear. I cannot
I have
physically harm you. That is part of my deal.
You,
I have basic medical knowledge. If you're super worried, I could try taking a look.
I'm
But
I'm
pretty
really
sure
not.
this
I
is just
feel
the
fine.
magical effect.
I think we're
I'm
Shall
all
we carry on?
pretty
Is this
sure
like
that
a
it's just
land
magic.
thing? It's
Oh no, it's an evocation spell. Someone was just being playful. I'm not quite sure who, though. I don't think it was any of
it's
us.
worse.
It's like a drive-by plane or prank.
Maybe. Let's see. Maybe I could track where its magical signature came from. Give me a moment.
Probably no need.
All right, am I able to guess where this came from?
I will say, if you're looking for strange magic, and if you're specifically trying to track it, over at CHEEG, sometimes the compass, while it is mostly pointing into the jungle, it'll go a little haywire and sort of point inward toward CHEEG, and this is happening in maybe 10-second intervals.
Cheek, have you consumed anything as of late, other than just breakfast?
Oh no. Is there magic in the food at the Rainforest Cafe?
Siren, you
No,
would
did
know.
you eat anything different from the rest of us?
I had a piece of toast, and that's it.
Would you care for
That
some
probably
fruit?
wouldn't be it, that.
I have
I-
fruit, and I want to. I'll take out my mage hand will appear, and then I will
I
pour
do
some
not
fruit
want your
out onto my
stolen
mage
goods.
hand, and I'll have it float on over like a little tray. No, you can take some. It's good.
I do not want your stolen goods.
Okay,
What do you mean
have
stolen?
you
It
talked
was
to
buffet.
anyone, perhaps? Anyone that wasn't in our group? Maybe
Mm,
heard a
I saw
voice,
I
or
saw a
saw a
gesture at the
vision,
floating.
or...
I saw a gesture at the floating brick wall, and then nowhere else.
Hmm.
Fine. Okay. Can I?
Oh, so... Alright, do you mind if I hold the compass? We'll see if
Huh?
it has any effect.
Be careful. It is not cold.
Oh,
Yes.
that is indeed warm. Yes.
Jegg, could I cast Minor Illusion as I put my fingers into the brick wall, and I just want to like carve out a little rectangle that will disappear, so then there's a little window to look through.
Yes, absolutely. You do this immediately, and you just see Crimson glaring.
Oh, okay, don't be mad I gave you a little. I will put it back. You will be stuck with nothing but brick again. Is that what you wish for?
SQUO'MO, you shouldn't talk to yourself. Very
No.
unhealthy.
Wait a minute. You want to talk to me, SQUO'MO Guman?
No.
Oh, by all means, I do apologize. How can I help?
Mm. Squirrel will turn to everyone else. Have you guys actually asked anything or like done?
No.
No,
I
not
think
really.
the point was to not talk to the apparitions of bad food. Well, not bad food, indigested food.
I've
Mhm.
spent the last several evenings either in a closet or double in a closet.
Oh, condolences. I hope
Yeah,
you find somewhere where you can be yourself.
thank
Mm,
you.
I, mhm. Well, the way I see it, we kind of have your soul, so it is in your best interest to help us. Because if you don't, we die, and then you get stuck in it forever, right?
Well, I mean, then Jim passes hands, and
Hmm.
they end up with someone's maybe less irritating, maybe more. That would be my dream to die and you get stuck in the sticky fingers
Mm,
of some year old kid. That would be awesome.
yes, well,
Yeah, I guess you could put it in the will.
to be completely honest with you, I would like nothing more than to help. I've been quite bored.
Mm, poor thing. Well, okay. So you are dragon, correct?
Yes.
Was there any other presences like that were very large that were like a competing dominant threat on the island you had to deal with?
No, we're all one per island.
Oh, did you guys have like meetings and stuff?
Not
You
quite.
guys go like villain weekly and sorry, that's me.
No, please, that was very entertaining. Uh, it was a bit of a long distance relationship. Purely platonic, but still we were pen pals, the five of us.
Are we really talking to the ghost? No, I thought that
I
was the big
guess.
no-no.
You say that like ghosts are not real. Ghosts are very real.
Well, obviously,
Okay, but I think the main idea was to not talk to this one.
Yes.
What is the harm?
Well,
Worst
they
case
lied to us
scenario.
already, so
Oh, I will say, you mean large threats. I have run into other dragons before, but, well, none like myself. No, no. Small potatoes. I think you may have seen one of their skeletons back on my home.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
If only that fits in my head. But still, I'm sure. So there were no like large threats that were like a competing force. You were just perfectly dominant at the top of the ecosystem. Like,
Yes. There were pests every now and again, of course. Oh, the druids, the druids. So glad that got over with.
hmm sorry. Care to clarify?
Yes,
The druid?
I was dealing with a bit of an infestation at one point. They were just running amok. I mean, I've I'm sure you walked through my dungeon. One of you had to see. I keep my records tidy.
we sold
Mhm.
paintings.
Yes, the
Mm-hmm.
paintings, the paintings. Yes, they were just completely covering the place. That couldn't do. No, no, no. And they weren't quite as helpful as my neighbors, the goblins, when they came around. No, 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 no.
Mm-hmm.
Anywho, I'm sorry. I just miss small talk. What?
I'm kind of glad you're dead.
I'm sorry?
I'm kind of glad that you are dead, that you are dead, that you died. I'm kind of happy about it because it seemed I get reminded that you were kind of not a great person in life.
Not a great person. I'm sorry. If you were to find your body to be, well, sort of taken and used as someone else's free real estate, what would you do, my friend?
Are you saying that the island is your body?
Yes, of course.
We have to start digging immediately. All the dirt will be gone.
Oh my.
Mm.
Sounds expensive.
Yes.
Eh.
So, yes, all that to say, I'm afraid you won't get any concern from me about that whole issue. It was, what can I say? I do what I want.
Mm-hmm.
Is it possible for you to want to maybe zip for a little bit? I'm almost done with the calibration.
Oh, you don't want me to speak? Okay. I can just stay here until you have questions. I love questions.
Ah, yes, just stay right here, right in that little brick.
Oh, I'm
Mm-hmm.
sorry. No, I'm afraid I will be wherever the gem is. Delphi learned that pretty quickly. Though, remember, I can still hear things near the gem, even through closet doors. You're a mouthy one, did you know that? Just funny, because you're usually so quiet.
I'm not having this conversation with you.
I think I have a feeling what this is referring to, and I almost rather
I'm not
not.
having this conversation with you either, Cypher.
How shameful of you to mock someone in such a state. Beyond the, like, murderous shit. You also suck. I mean, like, really? You're telling me you don't get a little weird?
You had your own like little goon cave. Is that not what it was?
I mean,
My goon cave.
I have to assume that the gems were doing something for you.
Oh, I do like you. I feel much better already. Thank
I
you
don't
all.
like you.
Uh, Sorry to hear it.
I wish you could punch ghosts. I feel like that would be like spiritually healing for us, you know?
Well,
It
I
does sound like
mean,
it would be. Yes, it is.
Oh, you
wait,
can,
If
but
anything, we did
wait.
learn that they make a terrible brat.
I have an
They
idea.
can't follow orders to save their life.
I have an idea. Siren, come here.
Hmm.
Can I summon my mage hand? Okay, now you can tell me if this is no. All right.
yeah, of course.
Because my mage hand is like a glove, right?
Yeah, of course.
Can you put your hand in there and then you can just swing and then you have magic weapon on hand to just slap ghost to not deal any damage but just to hit the ghost. It's valuable.
No, you can certainly try.
Actually, SQUO'MO, do you mind dropping the brick for a moment? I want to see if I can take a sample really quick.
Gosh, of course. Do you want all the brick gone or just some brick gone?
Just some of the brick. I just need
Okay.
access.
Okay. SQUO'MO will start will trace her finger along, and I think it starts as a rectangle, but then she gets a bit bored and starts like doing weird shapes. So there's just a weird sort of opening in the bottom. Is the best
Cool.
way I can put it.
CYPHER tries to like swipe at this ghostly apparition to get a sample in a tube.
Collecting
Okay.
a pea sample.
That's really funny. So this is going to be pretty difficult because this is not
I'm aware
something.
it's gonna be easy. I just want to try.
No, for sure, for sure.
I have to see if I can develop a way to punch a ghost.
All right. Let's see. I am just sending the DC real quick to Liz, and I want you to make an Arcana check as you attempt to swipe.
Okay. Really good? Okay. It's gonna be a 23.
Yeah, absolutely. So with the 23, you swipe through. I think part of you realizes that this is an illusionary brick wall, you know? But respecting the wall, you sort of do it the way that you intended to. As you are swiping through, you hold up the vial, and it appears empty. And then Crimson is just going to lean down and whisper, This is just a projection of my form. If you'd want to see me as a true poltergeist, maybe I'd have some ectoplasm for you. But I'm not really here, you know. I mean, me staying in this box is just me being polite. It's me following orders. Although I know you don't think I'm very good at that.
I
But-
did tell you to be quiet, and you have proven me that correct.
True.
Terrible at following orders.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's just SQUO'MOs were so much more interesting. But I'll tell you what, if you really want a sample, I'd be willing to compromise if you want to make a deal.
Hey, CHEEG, what's the likelihood of the magical output and signature dropping if I chip the orb?
Oh. You're nuts.
Mm, I don't know. You could attempt it. I don't know how breakable it would be, to be honest.
Ooh, I wouldn't
For
recommend
the
that one.
science of punching a ghost.
Oh, no. Well, give it your best shot. I think you'll regret it immensely.
Okay, looking at the gem, can I figure out what kind of material it's made out of?
Yeah, absolutely.
Specifically, does it have a melting point? Would I be able to get a little bit off without breaking the whole thing?
Now, it doesn't seem like you would be able to shatter it. However, I think you do have a hypothesis as you're looking at it a little bit. It can get pretty hot as is, being well, a flame gem, essentially, a red dragon heart gem. I think your brain, Cypher, gets the concept that if you were to melt it, or at least get hot enough, maybe by making it drip from the condensation, there's a chance that that would have some magical essence. This is, of
So if
course,
I
yes.
make a crimson heart tea, I can have the essence. Okay, good, good.
Love your brain. Absolutely. That is what I'm saying. All right, lovely.
Would anyone oppose if I stuck this in some water for about 2, 3, maybe 4 hours?
Well,
I don't. They. Okay.
What?
Fantastic.
Waterboarding a ghost. Well, now I've seen everything.
Oh no, this isn't really to affect you. I need my Sam.
Ooh. All right. Did you guys take some time from your quest to make this tea? Or are you just kind of going to bring it with you or something?
I'll just do it as we're walking.
That's so fun. Absolutely. Um, you get it. Some water. I kind of love the idea, and I'm going to give this to you. If you guys have ever had like a hot plate or something like that, that's one thing. But like, some of you can cast flame-related spells, right? So if we want to,
Yes.
Not today.
gotcha, and no cantrips. I think I'll tell you what.
I believe that I have something. Give me a second. Oh yes,
Guess
it's
I've
from
got
the.
firebolt. Keep casting that over and over.
I have produce flame.
That is fantastic. I'm gonna say with CHEEG and CYPHER working together to do this pretty consistently, you guys can start moving. I believe, Siren, you had mentioned some sort of traveler station. It's been a little bit. I apologize. Some sort of checkpoint you want to head to, Benny? Pardon me.
What?
Sorry, earlier when everyone was talking, I could have sworn Siren had mentioned a location or something. That's my bad if I misheard.
We were going to find the gem, weren't we?
Yeah,
Mhm.
That's the
sorry.
only location. Oh,
All good. I thought there was someone in the
Oh, we
village.
were just grabbing a map from like first of the
oh,
area.
I was just saying things to say things.
You're so real for that, absolutely. Yeah, sure. You managed to snag a map for your adventures. Now, Verdisia is big, and there are villages over at the top. However, as for the actual jungle itself, not many people travel through it. Certainly not in the modern era, because it's dangerous, and therefore it is thick. So, while CHEEG and CYPHER, you work together, making sure that this vial with the gem is being heated every now and again. You folks at least begin to move. I will say, as you're going along your way, instead of it taking 4 hours, as CYPHER, you suggested, even 4 hours might be good.
Yeah, I want it nice and concentrated.
Absolutely. I'm going to say it begins to boil over surprisingly early. And as you are pushing your way through the forest, I'm going to say maybe by the end of the second hour, and this is simply forging a path, it would begin. But on the subject of that second hour, I'm going to say those of you with blades, weapons that do slashing damage, I imagine you would have to sort of lead the party to cut up the brush. I'm going to say Ryder is certainly on that. Sabrina has a dagger less than a cutlass, so it's more for maybe she's trying to saw branches every now and again, but it's not as effective as an axe would be. Delphi, your cutlass is honestly perfect for this.
Slay.
Yeah. And Siren, if you want to use your trident every now and again, you can stab your way through.
Almost
Eventually,
getting close behind someone else.
absolutely. SQUO'MO, as the one that's least weapon oriented, you're in the back. You know, you've got a clear path to walk on. It's good. Staying close.
Sorry, I know this is a weird question. Who looks the strongest, by the way? Out
I
of the
would
party?
imagine SIREN or DELPHI would have the best strength score, right?
Mm, SQUO'MO, being very, very light and small, will just kind of climb and like sort of attach herself to Siren's back, and then just sort of sit and wait there.
Are we're doing piggybacks now?
I am just, I am just sticking close behind. You are strong. You can lift me. Actually, hmm. Would you look strong? Sorry, actually, you can continue on, Jegg, and I'll just follow right behind Siren, but you can continue with this next scene. Because technically, dependent on what SQUO'MO sees Siren as, right?
Currently, Siren's physical shape would be based on everyone in the rooms, kind of like a midpoint.
Mm-hmm.
And I think also to counteract that, she's putting like active willpower into going towards her neutral, which is toned looking,
Mm-hmm.
which is like strong.
In that case, yes, SQUO'MO will just stick. Will just attach.
We love. As SQUO'MO is sort of. Yeah, sorry, Ben.
I didn't say anything.
Oh,
I might have made a sound or something.
all good, all good. Absolutely. All right then. At one point, CHEEG, as you and CYPHER are both taking turns managing, we hear from Crimson, "Oh, is it getting hot in this jungle, or is it just me?" And we do hear the water boiling.
Cool,
Oh,
cool. Is it concentrated yet?
I'm going to say yes. It's been at this point for quite some time, but as you're looking at it, the water is becoming this thick red color.
It had a lower boiling point than I originally hypothesized.
Can I be honest? I was helping a little bit. I'm so excited for your experiments. Sorry, I know, quiet. And she zips.
Oh, it's that bored, huh?
I'm so bored. Sorry. Double zips.
Well, I'll experiment with this later tonight.
Hmm.
And they'll put a quark into the test tube.
As they do this, can I get a perception check from whoever's at the front of the party? I assume DELPHI, but you guys can decide amongst yourselves.
I assume I'm in the middle of the pack.
I was
For
gonna say, if it comes to like cutting stuff down, I believe that does put DELPHI at the front.
Nice. All right, hun. Because the others are not making perception checks in this case, you can add +2 for each person not doing one. So for you, that's going to be a +12 on top of whatever you've got, because you've got 2 NPCs and 4 party members.
Some NPCs. Sorry, say that one more time.
Ryder and Sabrina aren't making checks either. It's just you. So you get to add a
So-
+12 on top of your modifier.
+12. Okay.
Mhm.
Ooh, that's slid real weird across my tablet. We're not gonna roll on that anymore. Wait. Is that's 14 plus 12. 26. I know how to do basic math.
Nice. Was the 14 the number on the die, or is that including your perception mod?
That was including my perception. I rolled a 9.
Very nice, very nice. All right, a 26 is fantastic. As you're making your way through the jungle, you hear snapping in the distance. On top of that, you would know it's coming from the ground in multiple places. And you do hear chuffing, meaning sounds coming from large cats. What do you do?
Sorry, I hear large cats, basically, is what that boils down to.
Panthers and tigers and lions, oh my.
Oh my.
Yes.
I alert the others, obviously.
Uh,
Kind of ready my weapon. How close do they sound like they are? Because I know you said
yeah,
I hear them
not right in front of you, but certainly within 60 feet.
60 feet. Okay. And sorry, realized I wasn't paying as much attention as I thought I was. Do I hear them from like all around, or is it just like
All
in
around.
front of me, to the left, to the right?
They are in multiple places in front of you. So
Slay. I warn the others, ready my weapon. I pull Sabrina like a little closer to me, like kind of so we're shoulder and shoulder instead of me just charging headfirst into anything by myself.
absolutely. You sort of get Sabrina over to you. She readies her revolver. The rest of you, Delphi rose a hand a moment ago, cutlass in the other hand, to let you know something is up ahead. As Sabrina falls forward, I'm going to say a rider sort of comes back slightly before darting off to the side. So I guess what I'm saying, guys, is what would all of you like to do? You are not currently in initiative, but there are hostiles up ahead. And they do not know you are here yet, from what you can tell.
I will draw my weapon and drop my force ballista.
Absolutely.
I don't.
Actually, I lied. I'm going to go with the defender.
Absolutely.
They don't know we're here, but they will know we're here. Can I ready an action?
Yes, what would you like to ready?
I want to ready specifically. I want to, if there are any trees nearby, as soon as it begins, I want to jump into one of them.
Absolutely. I just want to be clear. Are you trying to jump into like a hole in a tree? Or do you want to jump
More like a branch on a branch?
Absolutely. Sure, yes. On a branch, yes. All right. Because you are already on Siren's back, I am going to give you advantage on an acrobatics check when that time comes. Okay? Absolutely.
I'm gonna bless CHEEG, Delphi, and CYPHER.
All right. Beautiful. As for the others, just want to make sure I know what you guys are doing. sorry, Alicia, if you've already said yes, what would you like to do?
I'll ready my shadow blade.
Absolutely. Cypher, you have your Shadow Blade at the ready. As it begins to manifest, you sort of hear in your ear, "You know, I'm not back in the compass yet if you want to work together on this. It's been so long since I've attuned to someone interesting."
I believe you have told me already that I was not interesting, so
No, no, you've proven that you can be, well, what can I say? I'm intrigued by you.
you are very bored then.
And she takes that as your answer for the moment. And then finally, Delphi, you have your weapon handy. You've got Sabrina at your side. You ready?
I suppose I am.
All right, lovely. I guess my question is, are you ready to roll for initiative?
Sure.
All right, everyone.
Yeah.
And let's get rolling, everybody.
Yay!
Beautiful.
That is going to be a dirty 20.
Oh, wonderfully done.
23.
Very nice.
8.
Oh, a classic.
24.
All right, let's go. Let's SQUO'MO. And then CHEEG. Oh, sorry. Ben, are you there? I'm just going to assume that Ben stepped away. All good. Ooh. I get to roll your 2 NPCs. What are we working with? Beautifully done. Beautifully done. All right. That is going to be a 16 for Sabrina. Unfortunately, Ryder is a little lower, so that is going to be a 7 total, putting them just behind. All right. And as for my funny little friends, all right then. I've got my order set up. At the top of initiative, we hear these jungle beasts off in the distance, breaking branches easily with their enormous muscular legs. You can hear them chuffing and growling as they feel the tension grow thicker. SQUO'MO, you are up at the top as you know they are coming in close. Make that acrobatics check with advantage.
Mm-hmm. 16.
With a 16, SQUO'MO, you managed to jump up onto a branch. It took a little bit out of you, but your boots managed to give you that extra little bit. And as you look down at everyone, you are 15 feet above the ground.
Mm-hmm.
All right. As you land, is there anything you would like to do?
I would like to cast the spell Chrono Illusion, because you're supposed to touch something. No, 'cause it's 2 feet in dimensions. Never mind. Never mind.
All good, all good.
In that case, I will prepare uh a web, and SQUO'MO is gonna make like a little gun with her hands, and is gonna be like readied, and I will attempt to cast it whenever I see an enemy.
Absolutely. That is fantastic. The moment that they peek through and you'll be able to see them, web will be cast, and I'll have them make the appropriate saves or get stuck. Good job. All right, taking that as your turn. DELPHI, you are up and CYPHER is on deck. DELPHI, they are ahead of you. You hear them. They have not heard you, and neither of you can see each other yet. What would you like to do?
Can I try to advance forward without making too much noise?
Absolutely. If you want to move forward without them hearing you, I would imagine that would be a stealth check. We could also argue acrobatics. Are you simply moving around, trying to maintain the element of surprise?
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to get up to them so that you'll be ready to attack, or just move forward?
Let's say get up to them.
Absolutely. Stealth, I will
Yeah.
say.
Hmm?
I just want to
Sorry,
let you...
what are you gonna say?
No, it's okay. This is a bit of a situation, and it's a precarious one. It's very easy. So, very easy for this to fall apart. Basically, it's a stealth check, but you're not going to get advantage just because this terrain, it's not difficult terrain, but it is like, one wrong move that you will absolutely be found out. That's all.
Mhm.
Flat roll.
Flat roll. I'll take that. That's going to be a 27.
Beautiful. Rogue moment. All right. You move through carefully. And as you are doing so, it takes a lot stepping through the brush. But eventually, assuming that you went straight forward, you find yourself stepping around a very large tiger. The tiger is heaving. It's moving slowly, totally unaware of you. What would you like to do?
You know what? Can I throw a dagger at it?
Absolutely. I will say you were right behind it, so you could instead keep your dagger and still make an attack. But if you just want to toss your dagger and be further away, that's fine too. It won't get an opportunity attack because it's not aware of you if you want to go further past.
Sorry.
It's okay. It was about 15 feet ahead of you, so I'm just saying you could be 15 feet behind it, or you could make this in melee instead of throwing it.
I want to keep the distance, so I am going to throw it.
All right, absolutely. You have gotten behind the tiger. 30 feet ahead of you, up at the edge, would be your party, and 15 feet between you both is the tiger. You get into position, and you are going to make that attack at a range.
I'm going to guess a 10 doesn't hit.
It does not. Do you want to burn your inspiration?
Since I'm using my daggers,
Did you
don't I
roll
also...
that with advantage as you were stealthy?
Oh, I probably should already roll. Wait, yeah.
Yes, absolutely. You would
I
get
should.
advantage.
Hold on.
That's a great
Slay.
point, Ben. You do get advantage. It does not know.
All right, slay.
Slay!
Slay. I'm going to guess. I know how to do basic math. A 23 hit?
With a 23.
Yeah. Yeah, 23 is how that adds up.
That is a
Sorry.
success. Well done. All right, that's your main action. So that's going to be a D4 damage plus your sneak attack damage plus your modifier.
Oh, that's where my history went. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sorry.
It's okay.
Swear to
Chat,
God.
I've never played a rogue before.
It's all right. It's all right. It's a D4 and then 2D6 from your sneak attack, I believe.
But my iPad needs to be turned off of low battery mode, especially on 73%.
All good. All good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Roll that damage, girly pop.
I'm working on it. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
You've seen my dice bag. It's a little hard to find everything.
Yeah.
Oh. Right. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Plus. Wait, my dagger doesn't have another modifier on it. Do I get something else added to my damage rolls?
It does because you're using it as your main, so you would add your dex for damage.
Oh, fair. Okay, okay.
If it's a bonus action, you don't get to add anything. You're right. But it's your main action.
Okay, so that's 16. Wait. Yeah, wait. Yeah, wait. 6.
Guys, draw knows
Okay, no,
math.
that was a 2, not. I know how to do math.
That's true.
8, 10, 11, 16 damage then.
All right, 16 damage. That is fantastic right off the bat. We watch as DELPHI, your dagger, flies through the air, and it manages to land, stabbing into the side of the tiger. And as it does, right at the edge of its back, it cries out, immediately turning around. In fact,
Would I notice it at this point? Because it cried very loudly.
I'll tell you what. I am going to give that to you. I am also going to say, just for a bit of flavor, hearing their partner cry out, the other animals began to move around. And SQUO'MO, hearing this, you know where to drop your web. So you cast it. So in one fell swoop, DELPHI, not only have you convinced these animals that the danger is coming from behind, away from your party, but as web is cast, I need to know what the DC on that save is, SQUO'MO Gooman.
It's a 17.
Beautiful. Wonderful, wonderful news, team. First of all, let it be known that this is one of the spells in D&D that is a dex save. Their modifiers are pretty good. No one succeeded. So we watch as SQUO'MO, with this little gun shape you've made, web flies out into the distance. They are now under the restrained condition. With that, DELPHI, I believe you do have your bonus action. What would you like to do?
Can I throw my other dagger?
Yes, you may. Make that attack roll with advantage.
Slay. All right. We'll see if I can crit. Nah, that's gonna be a 17.
Beautiful, beautiful. All right. You go in with the 17 and that lands. That's a D4 damage.
Do I get sneak attack damage as well?
No, once per turn.
Oh, okay.
All good.
2.
Beautiful. Now, as you roll, you do 2 extra damage. This thing cries out again. And as it cries, you hear the others begin to cry out as well, almost as if they are afraid for the tiger. Now, it should be known that all attack rolls have advantage against these creatures, and their attack rolls have disadvantage because they are webbed. So, as that is your turn, DELPHI, CYPHER, you are up next with the tiger on deck. Now, it should be known, if you go into melee, there is a chance that you will be... I'll tell you what. There's only a chance that you'll be restrained by the web if you go behind the tigers. But if you stay at the edge of the web, you will be able to attack any of them. Sound good?
Okay. Yeah, I'll just stay away then.
Yeah, absolutely. You have the opportunity to make it from the front of them. Still can be in melee.
All right. Yeah, I'll just toss a firebolt at them. That'll be fine.
Yeah, absolutely. Your Shadow Blade in one hand, you throw the firebolt in the other. That is going to be with advantage, of course.
All right. It's going to be a 24 to hit.
A 24 is successful. Well done.
Cool beans. And that is going to be 8 points of damage.
8 points. That is fantastic. I'm just going to assume you're going for the tiger because that is the one that has been the most revealed. The others, they've been heard and they're webbed up, but the tiger is clear as day at this point.
Yep. Tiger's the only one I know about.
Mhm.
That's the one.
Absolutely, absolutely. You are going for it, and as it lands, we watch as its coat begins to burn. As this happens, while it is still standing, this is a very successful attack. Now, you do have your bonus action. Is there anything you would like to attempt?
Nah, I'm good.
Very nice, very nice. All right. The tiger is up next with the panther on deck. Sabrina after that, and then Siren. The tiger is going to attempt a strength check to break out of the web. However, I just need to double check real quick to make sure that does not end its turn. Is that correct, SQUO'MO?
A creature can use its you use your action to make the strength check.
All right, absolutely. Thank you so much. And that is going to be, just a 14, a failure on its strength check. As it attempts to thrash back and forth, even the flames don't give it an easier time breaking through the web, as they are magical. And with that, we hear the panther call out to it. On the panther's turn, it is going to attempt a similar strength check.
I feel kind of bad now. Do we have to kill them? They are important for ecosystem.
With a 20, however, it manages to break free using its action. It is going to begin to move through, and SQUO'MO, while it does not come up to you, as it is in the trees as you're saying this, we do watch as it rushes out toward the source of the fire, and stepping 5 foot out, it is now right in front of CYPHER. However, CYPHER, it cannot attack as its turn ends right here, but it is within 5 feet of you and outside of the web. With that, we are going to move on to Sabrina's turn. She has a gun. That's a 25. Not too shabby. We watch as Sabrina takes the gun and quickly shoots right between this thing's eyes. That is going to be 17 more points. Just 17 because the panther hasn't been damaged yet. It takes the damage, and as Sabrina's turn ends, Siren, you are up, Ryder is on deck, and then the lioness. Siren, you can easily move into melee. I'm going to say, if you want, you can be up to 15 feet away from it, but it is not hard to get up there.
Yeah. That wouldn't actually give me the information I'm looking for. Can I potentially roll animal handling to try to, like, gauge their mood in this situation?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll roll that
Mhm.
check with advantage. I'm going to say, because it is very clear, and also because SQUO'MO had just questioned whether or not we should be going after it. So there are a few reasons that you would question this acutely.
That higher one was in that 20 plus 4.
Now, clearly these things were scouting. That goes without saying. And they have attacked you unprovoked before. However, it is clear that their connection is quite close. As you know, the panther sort of broke free, realizing the tiger was being harmed. You know that these are the same ones from before that puffed into these pools of green smoke, so it's not as if this would be the end of any of their lives, at least seemingly not. But still, it did not like knowing that the tiger was in pain.
Okay.
So yes, everyone, are they a little evil? Yes, but my jungle cats are also in a polycule. You found me out.
Can I tuck
Oh, if that's all it is, then yeah, we can slaughter him. Who cares?
Can I tuck my trident behind me, and then I want to slowly approach with my hands up.
Absolutely. Because you already succeeded with a natural 20 on the animal handling check, when you were just reading its intentions, you put the trident here and begin to move up slowly toward the panther. I'm going to say a nat 20, because that is as successful as you can be, but also because it was just damaged and its partner was just damaged, it looks towards you and it growls, almost as if to warn you to stay away or you will become its new target. You can certainly continue as you will.
I feel like it's probably not gonna end well, but could I? The web only has one of them under there.
2. The tiger is restrained, and so is the lioness, which you can hear off in the distance. Panther is free, though.
And that's not close to me.
No, it's not.
I'm not sure. Cause my one thought is potentially seeing if dropping the web and letting them loose would make them leave. If we could
Right.
encourage them to leave us alone. But in the case that doesn't, doesn't
Yeah,
feel great to give up an advantage.
I am willing to try peace. It is my spell. I could.
If you let me try something.
You want it gone? Fine. For you, I will. And SQUO'MO will snap her fingers, and then the web dissipates.
Absolutely. You drop concentration, and the spell is left as soon as it came. What would you like to attempt, Siren?
I want to keep my shield in front of me and then take a couple more cautious steps forward, trying to drive them back.
Absolutely. As you have the shield up and your trident, or just the shield?
Just the shield. The trident's put away for now.
Okay. The trident remains fastened. You hold the shield, and as you do so, edging forward, while it does sort of claw at you and growl, you manage to keep the shield up, and it begins to step back. Until eventually, Siren, you are beside CYPHER, and CYPHER, Siren is slightly protecting you with the shield. It seems that it is being cornered, and it does recognize that it is as disadvantaged as it possibly could be, this situation. You all got the drop on these animals.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to simply maintain your position, Siren?
Could I, like, do a little stomp and hiss to try to get it to camp roll off?
Absolutely. I'm going to say
If I
this will...
want to roll, if we, yeah.
Yeah, this will... You can make one more check, and then we'll probably move on to the next turn. But I think with your nat 20, this will be with advantage. So go for it. Animal handling or intimidation.
Yeah. I was gonna say intimidation for this.
Yeah, absolutely. Use your charisma, Paladin. Let's go.
Intimidation, that is a 24.
24.
Not natural.
Very nice. You do this and it begins to retreat. It will, of course, actually move back on its turn. But yes, you've done well. We come up to Ryder's turn, and Ryder is going to pass, recognizing what you're doing and just holding sword and shield in hand. We are then going to go to the Lioness's turn. With a 26, it manages to break free. And we hear her off in the distance. She does so. She is going to head forward.
Break free of the web?
Oh, yes. Sorry. Was it 26?
The web's not there, remember?
Oh, I'm so sorry. You're right. I appreciate it. Then it still has its
the peace
action.
box.
That's good. That's really good. And that is going to affect what she does. Thank you for the reminder. With the web gone, I think at first, like your DM, she forgets that it's not there as she's moving. She's jerking around still. She stops to take a breath.
Yeah.
But as this happens, looks over to the tiger and then to the panther who's moving back. She is going to step up, sort of lick the spot on the tiger's fur where it was burned by the firebolt, and then move toward the panther, which is getting ready to retreat, bringing the group together. We go to SQUO'MO's turn with DELPHI on deck. SQUO'MO, what would you like to do?
How far away are all of them?
I'm going to say from your position, because you're 15 feet in the air, they are also 20 feet away on the ground.
Okay. In that case, I will kind of just let them go, but I will start to like get ready to jump down. I will get my boots and I'll get my frog crocs in sport mode.
Beautiful.
Preparing for the jump.
Absolutely.
So-
I'm going to say, because you have the boots, if I remember correctly, these negate fall damage, right? So you can just land.
Mhm.
Beautiful. You make it to the ground. And do you want them to make a little ribbit noise when you land or no?
Obviously.
Absolutely. You land, we hear them. They're cute.
I accept that this fate will probably get me fucked over on a stealth check later. I'm okay with that.
Yes, we love adding to the canon in ways that are fun and maybe dangerous. Yeah.
I realized I can choose to take the fall damage, which is really funny.
Yes.
So they don't ribbit if I hit the ground.
Yes, that's true.
Hey, well, good to know.
Good to know, good to know. A surprise tool that will help us or hurt us later. Is that your turn, SQUO'MO? Just sort of landed in place?
Yeah, that's all I really want to do.
Cool. DELPHI with CYPHER on deck. DELPHI, you are currently as the tiger is 15 feet away from you. However, the others are 30 feet away from you as the panther went up. And then, of course, the lioness is beside the panther, just behind it. It seems that your crew is just trying to spook them off. What would you like to do?
I am going to hold my action, but I'm gonna remain kind of that 15 feet and hidden.
Yeah, absolutely.
For
Are
now,
you
unless I need to jump in.
So you're holding your action to attack if necessary?
Yes.
Cool. We want to say this is with your cutlass since your daggers are gone.
Oh, true. Yes, yes.
Beautiful. I'm just going to take a quick moment to say, Ari, thank you for raiding with Bodo Biff. Welcome, guys. We're negotiating peace talks with 3 lesbian cats in a polycule.
Awesome.
Yes. Yes, guys. Let's go. Lesbian polycule rights. Your Apple friend says, hi, Raiders. Ari says, kill them all. Fuck peace. Whoa!
Hey, do a wild magic surge right now on them. You can do this. You can make this turn back into combat.
It's true.
You have the power.
You have the power.
Don't listen to her.
Also, the wild magic surges are part of the narrative, so I highly recommend it if you ever want to. I tried. I'm broke. Flint and Steel redeemed wild magic surge for 2,000. All right. Lol. Hey,
Blitz, how could you?
who wants to roll this? I'm letting any of you step up.
I don't want to be responsible for the roll.
All right.
Just for the
No,
decision
you
I was
already
made.
are.
Hey, I'll tell you what. It is pretty funny. You were the ones that egged them on.
Shit, all right.
Let's go.
Okay. That is a 24.
Beautiful. Okay. I'm going to give you the option to reroll if you want. All I'm going to say is this happened to draw once before and it stuck
Oh
for
my
multiple
God.
sessions.
Oh my God.
I want it. It sounds horrid. Give it to me.
Beautiful, beautiful. All right, everyone. I'm going to open Photoshop. Also, Sora,
They're
redeemed
turning.
hydrate. That's right. Also, with your accent, this is very funny.
Mhm.
We watch as SQUO'MO, you hear in your ear. You know what? I don't think I've had enough yet. And SQUO'MO, you feel yourself changing, metamorphosizing. You are blue.
Wasn't it cast not on a player, but on...
You're right! Oh my god! No, you're right!
Yeah, I'm safe.
Lesbian cats are blue.
Yeah,
We
now
watch-
they're
No,
blue.
I think
We wait
SQUO'MO
for a
should
moment.
still be blue.
We wait for a moment. As you feel yourself starting
Hey.
to change, SQUO'MO, you hear, you know what? No. Suddenly,
All of them should be blue. Actually,
Absol-
SQUO'MO and the animals.
I'm
Wah,
sorry.
wah, wah.
I'm gonna say I will affect all 3 of the cats because that's fun. But no, not SQUO'MO, my beloved. SQUO'MO, you shifted blue for a moment and then shifted back. DELPHI, CYPHER, and SIREN, you all see a tiger, a panther, and a lioness turn blue. And I'm talking, guys, blue. CYPHER, it's now your turn. As 2 blue
All right,
cats approach. Yes.
I'll hold an attack in case.
Yeah, absolutely. As you hold your attack action, assuming that that is your turn, we go to the tiger.
Yep.
Very good. The tiger comes up. We watch as all 3 the cats are together. Now they're all within 5 feet. Well, either within 5 feet of 2 of you, one of them within 10 feet. Just because Cypher and Siren, you are side by side. But the point is, if they wanted to, they could absolutely deal some pack tactics. But they don't. Siren with your shield and Cypher with your blade, you stand ready. Delphi, you are prepared to come in for the assist if you must. But instead, the three begin to retreat. Wait a minute! Sorry, guys. And this is my bad. Because it seems like I neglected to go over someone in initiative. Ben, I'm sorry. CHEEG, what was your number?
I'm not gonna do anything. Yeah, I did get skipped, but I would have
I'm sorry.
and not done anything anyways, based on what was happening. So yeah.
Ben, do you want 2 free wild magic surges?
No,
Okay, who do you want them on?
I would have held mine. I said no.
No,
take them. Take
no,
them. Take
you
them.
don't want. Sorry,
want 'em.
no, you don't want them. I'm so
I
sorry.
don't if I
No,
wanted to
no,
wild
take
magic
it.
surge, I have the chip too.
Take it, and you should do
I'm
it
good.
on. No, you should do it. That would be funny. That. Think about it. What are the chances it's bad?
I believe
I would
50%.
say 50. I would
That
say.
is, yeah, but technically we don't know if it's 50-50, so it could be 100%.
Ben, what if I let you make 2, but you get to choose after you know what they are?
Sure.
Are you sure? I'm
Yeah.
not trying. Okay, cool. I'm not trying to peer pressure. All right, you can roll 2 D100s.
$71 and 45.
$71. Okay. Okay. This is a good one. This is a really good one. I'm going to DM you. And then 45.
Oh, I'm taking 71.
For 45, for the next minute, you are moved 5 feet in a random direction at the end of each of your turns. Keep in mind, combat is about
You can
to
give that
end.
one to SQUO'MO.
Oh my god. All right. I'd like to narrate this for a moment. As the animals begin to retreat, CHEEG, you hear that voice again that's been coming at you. The petals begin to wilt. The butterflies fly away very quickly. That effect is over. Let's see. Let's see how long this one lasts. You feel something in the pit of your stomach. And then you don't feel anything. Also, guys, you watch as SQUO'MO begins to clip through the ground, into the trees, into the leaves very suddenly. You hear in your ear, SQUO'MO, I decided I like something better than turning you blue. It's like the Portal Infinite glitch, SQUO'MO.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, my brain's just thinking about fucking Gmod physics sounds of just slamming into the walls over and over and over again. Mm-hmm. Please, someone help with collision. It's bad. My model fucked up. Please help me. And SQUO'MO will like reach out of the ground towards everyone
Oh, God.
as I am teleporting around.
there
I'm
anything we can
not
do?
sure how to fix that actually. Oh dear.
I reach the end of my trident to her.
You reach it out. I need you to make a strength saving throw, Siren.
You are speaking my language. That. Whose dice are these? These are Anya's?
All right.
Jesus, what crack are you on, girl? That's another nat 20.
All right.
Plus 4.
You reach out with the trident, and SQUO'MO, as you grab on Siren, you pull with everything you have. And as you pull SQUO'MO out, and SQUO'MO, you stop for a split second. Siren, you hear the voice, and I think it's the first time a wild magic surge, because you haven't had a wild magic surge, Siren. That's the thing, have you?
I have not. I have not.
You hear in your ear, almost like a growl. Angel. And suddenly, silence. Not even anything in the jungle, just SQUO'MO, probably panting as you're pulled out. Everyone else just standing. Okay.
Yay.
Yeah.
Could I roll history or religion to see if I recognize the voice?
Absolutely, roll religion.
I've been hoping to get something. Well, this is not gonna. It's not gonna help. This is a 2.
You have inspiration.
Oh, I do. That is true. Okay. Fuck the Ursa dice. Anya, I believe in you.
Mhm.
Anya believes in the heart of the dice. That's a 5.
You don't recognize
The
it.
dice don't want me to know.
It was too quick. And you're almost unsure if you actually heard something, but whatever magic was just affecting SQUO'MO, it didn't like you.
Mm-hmm.
As a lot of you are getting your bearings, Sabrina is going to step out, finding Delphi's hiding place and extending a hand. Hi.
Hi,
Do you take it?
of course.
She pulls you up and kisses you.
Yeah.
Look at you. Always ready for trouble.
Seems to find me nowadays.
We hear Ryder call off. Bad. Okay. She takes your hand and begins to pull you over to the group. Ryder turns to CHEEG, giving them a once-over, as the petals and butterflies have stopped. Your sickness. It's gone.
I'm always sick, Captain.
I'm not. That's good. I was worried that you were becoming a magical girl. They turn. A lot of you are all together now.
Okay. So we keep going?
I don't see
I
why
believe
not.
that would be best.
Don't forget. Oh, I'm sorry. If you don't want my input, I'll shut up. I was just going to say, don't forget to put
You
me back in
don't.
the compass. Oh, well, I guess I'll
I
shut up.
assumed they already put them back in the compass once they were done stewing.
Oh, look at that. You're so prepared, Cypher. That's good. Hmm. You look at it, and Cypher, you and CHEEG both see this at the same time. It appears that the arrow is pointing, but it's almost getting shorter. As if to say you are very, very close. Slightly northward.
Give the others a heads up. They're almost there, guys. A little
Slay?
bit more north now.
Whoopee.
Maybe. As you folks begin to travel further, it's a lot of just breaking through. Feel free to talk amongst yourselves. It's just a long walk. So are we not trying to kill the killer cats anymore?
Kind of hoping
I
it
guess
takes
not.
them. I don't think they'll be coming back around.
I was never trying to kill him, but just, better avoid combat.
I mean, the first set had attacked us for at least the first time around, but
Certainly.
They have to have been sent by someone or something, right?
They're
I mean,
probably also bound to whatever beings in the next gym.
you think so?
I mean, I don't know. That's my theory. Because
Not a bad theory.
two of them were like, stabbed and killed in the last encounter, and they both showed back up. So they're not normal cats.
And I mean, well, the arrow is green, right, on your tracker? And it's green smoke, and I just sort of assumed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Fair enough. I wonder, if you get this gem, do you think that maybe it would be the sort of thing where, well, instead of being haunted by a really annoying woman, maybe it would be 3 grumpy but eventually friendly cats?
Do you think the cats are the dragon?
Oh, I don't know. I've only met one dragon. Unless,
I'm assuming we'll have just another grumpy dragon following us around rather than pleasant company of other animals.
Well, Sabrina's gonna lean toward DELPHI.
Maybe they're druid.
Perhaps.
Flying above you, just sort of holding her staff in hand, Crimson is smiling. As you don't respond, she begins to tap the staff a little bit.
I think she wants to say something.
Hmm.
That's good for her. It's good to want things.
Hmm.
Oh my goodness, just out with it, woman.
I know something you don't know.
I'm
Whoa,
sure you
really?
do. You had quite
God.
a lifespan in comparison to us. Who've been around for what, a couple decades?
I just mean I know what we're looking for. And if you would just
Okay.
utilize me, I could let you know. Unless you just want to walk into this, that's fine. Oh, no, of course. That would be okay.
Walking into what? I'll be real.
Let's see. Even just coming along in that one's bag. I've heard the rumors about the Huntress. And in fact, I've ridden her myself. She is very
Ridden
real.
her?
Of course, of course. One of my pen pals. I'm... Well,
That's not what it sounded like you said, but yeah.
well, listen. The point is, I've also heard about her 3 adorable familiars, which we keep running into. Oh, aren't they something? And who knew they'd be so close? Anyway. Heads up, Ben, your mic is doing the thing again. All good. But yeah, she is very real. She's very deadly. And she loves this jungle. Those animals have been scouting for her. They found you twice so far. You found them first, this time, of course. Which is wonderful. But that means she has to be aware of you. Very aware. And I'm no artificer. Maybe I don't understand magic items. But looking at that little toy of yours... She leans forward. She taps the screen, Cypher, and as you look down at it, the arrow has turned into a dot. I'd say she's watching us right now.
So do I just call out? You want to get this over with, or?
We hear your voice echo, Cypher, through the forest. Crimson sinks and shrinks, phasing into the gem inside the compass and disappearing from view. You look up and around. The lot of you do. You hear off in the distance. All right. If that's what you'd prefer. Suddenly, an arrow comes flying, not hitting any of you, but landing in the center of your marching order. And as it hits the ground, a little sack on the back of it explodes. Green mist begins to fill the air. I would like
Mhm.
everyone.
On the back? On
Yes.
the back of the arrow?
Yes. Sorry. What I sort of imagine this thing is it hits the ground. There's this little thing attached to the back of it, and that sort of opens up and expands. Benny, you are my resident archer. Does that sound wrong?
It would fuck with the weight distribution. You should attach it to the front and have it, the impact of it hitting something activate it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Otherwise, it flies weird.
Thank
And
you.
I
No,
don't imagine you're making this a skilled archer, so they'd have to be. But if that's how their shit works, they'd have to be like really good at working with their shit.
fair enough. We watch as the arrow comes flying down, and as it hits the ground, something on the front of it explodes. Green mist begins to fill the air. And as it does, I would like everyone to make a con save.
Anya, I believed in you.
Did Anya fail? Oh no.
And you critically
That doesn't
failed.
sound like our girl.
21.
Okay.
13.
All right. That's going to be 22.
All right.
19.
Okay, very good.
That one.
All right. Oh. Absolutely.
You still have advantage if you wanted to use that here.
I do not.
All right.
It's the story the dice want to tell. I'm fine with it.
CHEEG, I would imagine you probably have some fabric on your person. You're able to cover your mouth very quickly. CYPHER, the same with your sweater. And SQUO'MO, I'd like to imagine you as well. Maybe even with a bit of your hat, just sort of taking it and covering your face. However, DELPHI, SIREN, you both managed to get a hefty whiff of this gas. DELPHI, Sabrina has been holding your hand. You feel her go limp as she hits the ground, and Ryder does the same. As the two of you fail your respective Constitution saving throws. We watch as your paladin and rogue also hit the ground. We hear laughter off in the trees. And as CHEEG, CYPHER, and SQUO'MO remain standing, that is where we're going to leave off for next week.
Yippee!
Yippee!
Siren got too enamored with whatever mechanics were on the arrow.
Real.
The arrow hits the ground, the sack's tied to the back of it. Siren's like, that's not how that should be working, and then it just
This simply
fully
doesn't
fades.
make sense.
A second one comes down with it attached to the front. Oh, that'll do.
See, that makes sense, you know.
Let's see.
I blame Delphi's not used to being on land. She doesn't know what the hell's going on right now.
Absolutely. I love that. Thank you, everyone, both for putting up with our technical issues today and just for being a lot of fun to play with. I appreciate you. I would just like to take a moment and review and thank our cast. Let's see. I'm here with Ben,
You.
ALYCIA,
Heyo.
Draw,
Heyo!
Benny,
Hey, yo.
and Liz. Yay!
Mm-hmm.
I have been Jegg, I'm your DM, and this has been AAA, aka Adventures in the Avaricious Archipelago. So happy to be back. We will, of course, be back next week. So if you guys want to see where this adventure goes, that'll be a lot of fun. We'll also have a very special guest, which you should all definitely look out for. Let's just say you'll never be bonely again. Thanks for the fun stream. Absolutely, Apple. You're very sweet. I appreciate that. Go check out Rock Campaigns if you want to watch our VODs. We still need to get the VOD up for the last session, but that just means you have a little more time before that goes up, as well as the VOD from this session, which I'll need to sort of splice together, but hopefully that'll be okay. Is there anything we need to say before we raid someone, guys?
Nothing that comes to mind.
All right.
I was gonna say yes, plenty. All right.
Yes, finally! Be gay and yes, plenty. What a beautiful day. I think we're gonna raid friend of the channel, Patchwork Beanie, unless there's someone else I should give the support to. I'll see you guys all next week, Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for another stream. Thank you.
Ah,
All right, guys. We're raiding! Oh my gosh!
oh my god,
7,
man, we're going
6,
right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye!